You call him. Charleston, yeah, man, come here. Charleston come down to the place. He bring his organization with him. His organization called Hype.
Yeah.
I said, Charleston, I don't want to hear no goddamn lie. I don't want to hear a motherfucking thing. What you should say, Pop, I'm going to feed these children and I'm going to clothe these children. I said, I don't want to hear that bullshit, man, about you going to feed these children and about you going to clothe these children. I don't want to hear no goddamn lie, man. He said, okay, Pop, this is what I'm going to do. So Charleston come down, the class lady, the first lady bring, she was a Democrat. She couldn't help him too much. She was kind of, she wanted to help him, but she couldn't help him. She didn't have no money. So Charleston went and got all them Republican people and brought them down to class lady. They brought food to class lady, they brought clothes to class lady, they brought tickets to take kids everywhere. Charleston took class lady and made it a school. He didn't really want to do that. He didn't want them kids flying old ignorant ass nigga cussing them kids out and cussing them out every motherfucking thing. But a preacher had a ranch with a big old house on it and a swimming pool. He said, Charleston, bring them out here. And when Charleston decided to take them out there because he didn't want the children around classy lady where they was around, the preacher told him to give him $50 a day. So he just kept the kids there at classy lady, fed them kids, looked after them kids, and some of the mamas and things wore the clothes and eat the food and everything. And he brought an organization to classy lady. It was, he brought Jesse, he brought Mike, and he brought Will. He brought 4 people. Mike was save a can, save a child. Jesse and Will was what Charleston leave them to do. Will cooked for them, Jesse cooked for them. They took them kids everywhere. And every day they down there looking out for them kids, trying to help them kids and get them kids jobs, get them kids something to do. They kept the kids down at classy lady, really kept the police from coming to classy lady. Hey, my nigga, you got dough? I'm gonna send J-Rock out there to get it. Give it to J-Rock, please, my nigga, please. It's very important. Thank you, my nigga. Just give it to J-Rock, my nigga, please. I'm doing something right now, okay? All right, my nigga, thanks. So anyway, Charleston had people bringing backpacks and everything for kids. Getting kids this, getting kids that, getting grown folks this, getting grown folks that. And it was like, to me, it was a place that I got a chance to fool with some kids. I didn't fool with no kids. I never fooled with kids, but I got a chance to fool with kids in there. So when the kids was in there, Charleston hollered about, sit down. Kids wouldn't move. Nigga, you better sit your motherfucking ass down. Kids respond. So Charleston tried using a different method with the kids. Instead of using that European voice, he started using another voice that got response from the children because that's the way the children's mamas talk to them in the eye. Nigga, if you don't sit your ass down, I'll kick you in your ass, boy. So he know to sit down because mama gonna kick him in the ass. So Charleston get mad. He get mad because the people in Fort Worth don't love him, don't appreciate him because he's going to get the kids out of school and everything, so he get his attitude. You know, y'all don't appreciate me, fuck y'all. I'm going over here where the Mexican deal. And I'm going to get a Mexican shit and start letting the people come and see the Mexican shit because he's a little spoiled brat. Yeah. If it ain't his way, it ain't no motherfucking way. Charleston walked down to Fort Worth. He walked from classy lady to Fort Worth. If he couldn't hitchhike a ride, he walked to that meeting that they had every Tuesday down there telling what the black community needs. Yeah. And to me, Charleston White called himself an advocator, and he called himself whatever he is. But to me, Charleston White is something that the program, the Peckerwood program, to be very intelligent, read books and everything, but to me he's a gift. He's a gift because everything he speak out of his mouth is the truth. I call him the signifying monkey. Sitting up on the tree talking about everything and talking about everybody. But what he's saying is the truth. Why is it the truth? Because it's hurting your feelings, fool. It's hurting your feelings. You want to kill him, you want to beat him up, you want to do this to him because he found out something about you and he spit the truth on you and you can't handle that. You can't handle that. You can't handle the truth. And a nigga spit the truth on you and you can't handle it. And he know better doing this, what he doing. Don't nobody disturb me. My time belonged to me. But Charleston White taught me about the young hip-hop and the young niggas. Charleston White said he didn't come here for the old preachers, all the old people that live by the old law. He come here for the new law. It's a new law. And he come here for the new law and he come to fuck with the children. But he got a chance to do way more than fuck with the children. He got a chance to speak. And people around the world have heard him speak. And if they bypass that bullshit he be talking about and listen to the truth that he talking about, then that is. And he had some young men that followed him. And he gave them a mic where they could speak. And then they all broke up. Hype broke up. I told Hype, y'all are supposed to get like a federal penitentiary. Y'all supposed to have a school for all juvenile kids, just like the federal penitentiary. So when these kids come to this juvenile school, they learn trades. They learn how to fix cars. They learn how to fix icebox. They learn how to work. But no, y'all want to put these kids where they can just steal in here and ain't got nothing to do, and they wind up fighting one another, fucking one another, and being worse when they come back. Yeah. And Hype left their job. Hype quit looking out for the kids. Hype broke their organization down and they split it up. And they all went their separate ways. Charleston White continued to work. He's a comedy man over here to y'all, but to us out here he's serious because he helped our kids. Our kids go to jail, he go down there, fuck with your girls, and then he fuck with your people in there, our kids. He can help some of our grown folks. He just, to me,